This is Jesse. Jesse is a 22-year-old student. He likes to draw. He also spends a lot of time socializing online. And lately, Jesse has been spending a lot of time chatting with his high school pal, Adam. They used to draw together all the time. But now, Adam goes to school in Siberia. He's a remote user. Thanks to an application called Opencanvas, however, they can still draw together. Or can they? For a new or inexperienced user like Jesse, the network interface can be too technical. The Opencanvas network interface requires the user to enter an IP address, which means he'll need to interrupt the process to look it up, if he even knows what it is. Even if Jesse manages to connect, he still has to wrestle with an overcomplicated, clumsy brush menu. Do you know what these sliders do? How about these tabs? Or this thing? Neither does Jesse. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of options for this sort of thing. Drawpile still uses that old school TCP/IP dialog, and while Concept Share has a simple connection menu, you can't use it to draw in real time with the same level of depth. Photoshop has all the tools, but it has no network interface. Luckily for Jesse, we've made a few changes to the original Opencanvas 1.1 interface. When he opens the program, he is prompted to log on to a central server. This doubles as account creation so as not to interrupt the workflow of new users. Once he logs on, Jesse sees his buddy list right away. By integrating the friend list directly into the workspace, we've streamlined the connection process and enhanced the social aspect of the interface. To list a new contact, he just needs to click the plus button and enter their email address. Or he can select a friend he already has from the list. For a social internet user like Jesse, this is a familiar and natural action. In a user study designed to evaluate our prototype, 6 out of 6 users successfully connected and drew with a friend. In our initial user study with the original interface, only 2 out of 4 users connected successfully. Currently connected friends appear larger, in color, and at the top of the list. Jesse can also see his friend's cursor on the canvas to emphasize his presence. When Jesse needs to change his brush, he'll know exactly what to do, even if he has never used the interface before. The brush menu presents 3 tooltips represented by commonly identifiable icons, and 3 labeled adjustment sliders. In our evaluation study, the clarity and simplicity of this menu allowed users to make informed adjustments without hesitation. In our evaluation user study, 5 out of 6 users felt that the brush menu was familiar, and all 6 users felt that it was simple and intuitive. Similarly, 5 out of 6 users described the learning curve with the brush menu as easy. Our redesign of Opencanvas 1.1 allows users to go online and create art with their friends and without any technical difficulties. By reimagining the old network dialog as a buddy list, we've allowed the interface to facilitate a much more social and much less frustrating user experience. For Jesse, this means he can not only stay in touch with an old friend, but also get back to the relaxation and creativity of those old high school notebooks.